Marion, it's me, Zenzi. I'm doing one of my patented hashtag bongo naked Blair Witch, but I had got my LL Cool J. Mama said knock you out. Don't call it a comeback. Fresh Prince from scratch. You know, it's so funny that you're from East Pennsylvania, west of the Ohio River, born and bred in the Carnegie Libraries, where I spend most of my days. My friend, if you didn't exist, I had to spend all this time creating you. It's a French thing from my favorite movie, Diva, about interracial relationships. And again, that you don't know who Lenny Kravitz's mother is. Roxy Roker portrayed the very first interracial relationship on TV as Helen Willis of the Jeffersons. I can't believe I thought I had nailed the humanity. But Zenzi, why are you so anti-racist? Tell you in 4 words. It's so foundational. It's that simple. Lenny Kravitz's Mama Said. And by the way, Mama Said was one of his hit songs too. So, you know, and actually, you know, given the craziness that he's rock and roll, but not rhythm and blues or soul, Lenny isn't all that well known in the Black community. It's interesting, huh? But he was appointed at one point, I think, as the United Nations or, you know, some anti-racism spokesperson at one point and stuff. So, yeah, no, I am trying to spend some of Lenny Kravitz's money to save our species from self-extincting in less than 5 years. You got, needs must, y'all! Keep ignoring how bad this is. So Bongo Naked, this is why this special is coming on tonight, because A, it's dark. And I've been homeless for 1,429, 30 days. I keep a precise track. I'm just, with that accurate within a couple days. But Marion, you made me feel like me, myself, and Magic Matthew McConaughey. Capable of getting a Netflix streaming show deal for my Socratic improv. Matthew, by the way, does Socratic dialogues in his head. He's really philosophical in his head. Who knew this? It's in his memoir, Green Lights. All the people I talk to, I've literally read their memoirs, their own portrayals of their life. Not like a biography, like here's the details and boring. Memoirs, what people want you to know about themselves. Matthew to Jada, to Will, to Lenny. Read them all. So I'm actually playing with those people. So until you showed up, Marion, as a real person who grokked me, the complexity of me, and enjoyed it and laughed at my jokes and isn't repulsed by my, you know, economic hierarchy position. That's a big problem. People have let me die because they don't want to be seen with somebody like me. Except, as I keep mentioning, and you yourself can verify, I don't seem to have that problem. It's not really noticeable. Nobody notices. People are shocked when I divulge it, which I do because I'm not trying to hide it. I won't steer away from applying the adjective homeless to myself because that's how I help everybody else. My exceptionalism isn't just to get me charity. it's to change the civilization. It's to not go back. I'm going to do a bit when I got some light. I got $33. Steve Harvey situation. Hashtag Steve Harvey situation. Being born right here. Talking it through. But there's some Steve Harvey bits in Original Kings. I want to... I'm seriously thinking Steve and Seti Sad and my initial mate, D.L. Hewley, should do a Original Kings of Comedy where I take the Bernie Mac slot. You gotta be able to say these things, America. Hashtag Chappelle Challenge was about me going, how do I say the brilliance in my head out my mouth? Because I live in a world of racial harmony. I live in a world where I'm not ashamed to love black men. Categorically. The categorically there didn't come across well. I flubbed because I'm sniffles. I'm literally scared that I'm having some kind of anaphylactic, and I think that's the wrong word. But a similar word for having a lot of shock in my nasal passages, upper throat area. That actually made me, my singing was on point the other night. I recorded some of my stuff. Is Lenny Kravitz my Rick James and I'm Tina Marie? There's a photo in Lenny Kravitz's memoir of him hugging Tina Marie. And I have an audio of this, when I first realized when the tuning forks, the cannabis, it all came together, and it was a Kundalini awakening. 1 minute, I'm the person that was morbidly obese, and the next minute, I was not. Woke up just days after my 50th birthday. Shouted, I'm going to live in a lean body. We get me some nutrition in this month leading up to dance week, and my cannabis supplements that I ingest, we don't inhale. That's what you and I didn't talk about. Well, that's why we have different experiences. Guaranteed, I only ingest. Right? I got the smoke thing. That's my kryptonite. Is any kind of smoke from a fireplace, from lighting a candle. This carbon monoxide. My body is an intensely accurate carbon monoxide detector. That's what a lot of my values to science, why I gotta keep going high, is if we get this brain neuro image while I'm talking like this, we're going to see new brainwave patterns. All kinds of gamma peaks and twirls and sensings will occur. I really do understand the human brain and body and biofield, and it's for real. And once, will everyone be this turned on by just having a better theory of human functioning? No, that's my special savant skill. But knowing it and seeing what it does to me and getting into your own savant skills, even if you're not autistic, the things that really turn you on. Like prioritizing that, eating your favorite foods all the time. Well, I got a whole 2-3 hour. Now I got a weekend session on losing weight. It's so wrong. And well, it goes back to Darwin. Here we have to update Darwin in 2 ways. We have to add in the pleasure principle of evolutionary logic. Pleasure matters a lot. All this chronic disease is because of the lack of pleasure in the average U.S. of hypocrisy citizens' life, because they're forced everything else. They have to please their boss first. Pleasing your boss first is a plantation capitalism crime. Everyone talk family, but the reality of life for Americans, money comes first. So, all right. can't see how I didn't want to make this so long, but anyway, this is NFT art. I'm literally dedicating this to you, Marion, and at some point in the future, there will be a collector willing to spend at least $10,000 on this. So I'm asking you to start me a tab, but just $20 for gas here, the go get some food for the birthday sort of situation, like a normal friend, right? You keep track of that. But as an investment, I need your time to just keep being friends, keep exploring what we are, keep being each other's right livelihood intervention buddy. And right now it's not 50-50, right? It's like, well, if we make it 90-10 and we really just line Zenzi up, then I'll have the resources and the bandwidth to make your wildest, most salient self the you that makes as much money as you need to make the changes you need in the world. It's, being a philosopher is just why I'm able to be so global about it. We need these changes on so many levels, local as well as global. That I'm the one that's doing the global hive mind situation. Everyone in America has been taught to think small of themselves. It's not your job. See, that's why I've been really traumatized, and people don't intend to harm me. And, again, I'm delightful, and that's what everyone says. That's why I feel so, that's why I'm traumatized, because it's schizophrenia. Is everyone sees that I've somehow, some way transcended the workaday life that's nearly a lawful reality. The police is coming at me is because people object to me sleeping, walking my dog 3 times a day, and working in the library. I let people come to me, right? But I'm always being nice. I'm helping people out in the park. I'm giving tourists directions. I'm clearly not a criminal, nor a threat. I'm nothing but a person who somehow, some way, doesn't have enough money to be anywhere but in their car. And the way I've been treated, and the assumptions that I'm not doing anything when everyone sees how much work I've done. Oh, this is a documentary. So that's my prep to you. For my birthday gift, what I'd like you to do is just a little fantasy, and we'll talk about it when I'm up there at 19th and after. What's your number? What do you need? What's the limits? Of course, going back, to Eastern PA. That's entirely, in when you're hired by me, life comes first. But what's your number? If Will and Jada helicopter up to Santa Cruz to sign a deal, because they're the studio I want to make Breaking Brilliant. Netflix is just going to pay for it. You see, I know how this all works. I just read all the Seinfeld stuff. I know how Jerry and Larry got this shit done. Castle Rock, the whole. Got any more meatheads cousins? Jerry Seinfeld is going to be pissed that he didn't get a chance to discover me. Got any more meatheads cousins? This is a phenomenal stand-up philosophy. Title of a 3-minute and 23-second video that Netflix screwed up, but it's as recorded 3:23, my birthday. Did a tight 5 for Jerry Seinfeld. All I wanted to do was pass an index card to somebody on his team. But the perception being that I'm nobody Jerry Seinfeld would want to talk to. I mean, that's 100%. Only person in the world certain that they want to talk to me, that I'm worthy of talking to Jerry Seinfeld. Well, Jerry Seinfeld and Dave Chappelle. Whichever one I get to first, it's going to be like, oh, yeah, let me call the other person and have them check out. How did you work? I became a stand-up, a fierce, feminine stand-up philosopher after turning 50. If people think I don't have the cojones to be like, I want to date with Lenny Kravitz while I'm 55. In the last days, this ain't gonna happen. Should have happened. It could happen. Like, I know somebody who could get a message to Will Smith. We got 8 days. Will Smith can make anything. It could make a Will Smith happen. Wish. Who makes that come true? I'm going to call Troy again tomorrow. God damn, this is far in. This is a lot of talk. Marion, you being here for me makes me able to call my 1 degree of separation from Will. It seems to, my situation, you don't need to know, it's just been difficult for us to find a way to talk, even though for the two of us, we could talk across being black and white, being a man or woman. Like, we just really could philosophize. And that's like the one true person who knows me. And what I'm going through hurts him so much that he can't process me in my hurt. I have to come to him with what's right with me. And that you've been here for me is what's going to enable me to do that tomorrow for my birthday. 1 week to my birthday. Give me a holler. Oh, this is the Steve Harvey situation. I'm going to do the thing where here's my $33. $30 in Steve Harvey's pocket when he got his big break. I got my 33 because I'm the Scottie Pippen. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I love life-centric thinking. This has been Zenzi Harmony.